Tyler Simpson.
Zane Smith.
Ryan Conway.
Trevor Taylor.
Zach Massimiliano.
So, who's one band you guys hope to tour with one day?
Foo Fighters.
Like when we're on this, like as a band, you get on kicks, right?
Yeah.
They'll do stuff. But Foo Fighters is like the current kick right now.
Foo Fighters is the current kick?
Yeah.
What about other Christian bands? Christian rock bands? Red would be awesome.
The Wedding.
The Wedding.
We always love bands.
Yeah.
Skillet?
Good friends of ours.
Yeah, Skillet would be fun.
They'll bring a crowd.
Yeah.
Guaranteed crowd.
DC Talk, Carmen. Stephen Chris Chapman.
Yeah?
Most of the bands that I grew up listening to were
Yeah.
Petra.
They're around.
Striper. Hey,
Striper.
Striper's still going.
Striper's still going.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So, what's your plans for summer?
Play a lot of shows.
Play a lot of shows?
Write a new album.
Have you guys not started writing yet?
We have, but it's in the demo process right now.
We're still writing, we're demoing, it's a long process. So
What do you guys think? Maybe fall, winter?
No time to.
As far as like a release date?
Yeah.
probably
Nowhere close.
Nowhere close to that.
Probably next year.
3 years from now.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put a timetable on it at 2023.
2023?
That'll be the maximum.
It'll be happening before then. That's right.
It sounds-
It's gonna be Chinese Democracy Part 2.
So in 30 years.
No, it's we that's the beauty of doing the recording process and everything ourselves. We're not on any pressured timetable.
Yeah.
We can take our time and do what we want to do and release what we want to release.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. So what's each of you guys' favorite track off the last album, off of what we know?
Mine personally would have to be House of Cards, because that was the first one that kind of came about in the mix of like when we changed directions.
Yeah.
And you know we brought in Zine and Brian. Like it was just kind of like this first one that we really kicked out, and it wasn't even the first one released off the output.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still my favorite. It's my favorite to play live.
Really?
That's my personal.
I hate all the tracks.
You hit all of them?
Actually, I really like the one song that we've actually never performed live is Collapse. It's kind of like an acoustic version of House of Cards.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I hope we can maybe pull that off someday. But that's my favorite. As far as performance goes, I really like Breaking Perceptions. It's probably my favorite one to play live.
Alright.
To listen to would probably be House of Cards. To play, lately it's been a song called Sicar.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little upbeat and just the crowd yelling.
Fun to play?
We like to jack around and mess with people.
Yeah.
Pusha!
We say weird things at the beginning of it.
America. Are we doing America tonight?
Yeah, we're doing America.
No, not America.
No,
America.
Hashtag America.
My favorite song is "The Day Is Coming," and I really like to play what we know live a lot.
Yeah.
But like on this current tour we've been doing, "A Day Is Coming" has been
That's been like
kind of the
anthematic.
you when you get on tour, when you do different tours, like you kind of have you'll have a song that kind of like that's the song for that tour. And "A Day Is Coming" has definitely been the Southern Hospitality Tour song. Like we just felt it. It's been great. Played it. Like
It doesn't matter if we headline or The City Awaits. Day Is Coming is the anthem song.
Yeah.
So sorry for
Me personally, it's Tomorrow. It's just kind of like a very deep and felt, you know. So it's also easiest to play.
See, that's what I thought too. And that's actually my next question is like, how did Tomorrow come about? That's my favorite song by you guys. It's just, I can tell it was like a lot of emotion put into it. Like if one track I can tell there was a lot of just yourself put into one song, it was that one. I mean,
Well, when I was writing the lyrics, I guess I kind of wrote the skeleton of the song musically too, but it went over a lot of changes musically. As far as lyrically though, it's one of those songs I wrote in like 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, when you're writing, you get inspiration hits you like that.
Yeah.
You know, it just flows out from you, and then you get a song that's so heartfelt like that. But the story behind it is somebody very close to me passed away like 5 years ago, and the night that she passed away, she tried to call me about something really, trivial by most standards, and that's what I figured. So I hit ignore and I didn't answer the phone call. And, that night she passed away unexpectedly, and left me a voicemail message. Just asking to help, program her DVR or something like that. That song that circumstance reminded me that the people that we love we take for granted so often that we forget that we might not have them tomorrow. So that's what that song came out of.
I can just tell me that's just such a powerful song. Like seriously, listen to it. It's like, man, I can just like feel that you felt something. Yeah.
We've got a lot of response, back from that song.
Yeah.
We got a lot of response.
It's amazing. It's humbling hearing the stories, like other people's stories.
Yeah.
That come up to us after the show, and they're like, "Hey man, that song Tomorrow really spoke to me. This is what happened in my life," and it's God using us to connect with our listeners on a way that something horrible happened, but God's using that horrible thing to connect with people and draw them in.
Yeah. So where's your favorite place to play?
My favorite is here. It's my hometown. I grew up
Yeah.
here.
It's been a good venue to us.
And this venue in particular, like I love playing here. I look forward to coming and playing here every time. It's just a personal favorite of mine. Even if it's not a massive crowd, like I just enjoy playing
Hometown, yeah, makes sense.
Is anybody else got anything different?
I just like playing rock and roll. Trevor doesn't
Get to
care
play
where he
rock and
plays.
roll.
So what's your most memorable show? Like I know you said you like playing here the best, but what's the most
Well,
there's gonna be one show
yeah.
that you just like remember for the rest of your life. You're gonna be like, man, I remember when that happened.
Remember the show with the monitors and ceiling? That's pretty good.
I have plenty of those.
memorable good story or memorable
Bad.
interesting
Both.
story?
We got. I want to hear both now.
I mean, I think everywhere's got its like, oh, I remember this happened there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think we all kind of have our own little stories and things like. But I can't pinpoint it to one place.
I got one.
So anyway, go for it.
You.
Rock and Worship Roadshow.
Yes,
That's true.
That was a treat.
The Chesapeake Arena.
That was like one of those, like a glimpse of like.
Oh really?
Of having a lot of fun, and we played in front of like 6,000 people or something. So
I bet that
that's
was
pretty
insane.
memorable.
Who'd you guys play with that night? Do you remember?
We won a battle of the bands kind of thing for the House FM, and we got put through
It's a Facebook
social
vote, yeah.
media vote thing,
Yeah.
and the top 3 or 4 got the lead singer from Mercy Me got to choose.
Oh, wow.
So he chose us.
That's crazy.
So
I bet that, and then you open up for the Foo Fighters next night. Yeah.
well, that's what happened in the dream.
Yeah, we that was like me and Brian's like 3rd or 4th show
Yeah,
in.
it's like
Oh,
our
really?
fourth show,
Yeah.
And you're playing this huge show.
Yeah, so I messed up a lot in the 2 songs that we got to play.
I messed up. We got to do 2 songs, and the second song I couldn't remember the second verse, so I just did the first verse twice. And nobody knew because nobody knows us.
Whatever. Okay, so I have to ask about the Set Fire to the Rain cover. Why? Where? How?
Why not?
Well, why not?
Why
Yeah.
not?
No, there's not really a story behind that per se. I was driving one day and the song came on the radio, Adele's version.
And actually, this was at a point where we were going through kind of an Adele phase.
So you would want to open up for
yeah,
Adele?
that's what. Wait.
Not.
Not him.
He was the biggest Adele fan, wasn't he? Yeah.
Right. But no, we were
Under
just,
that beard, he's got a tender heart.
That's true. Just not for Adele.
No, but I was just listening to it and like when that chorus kicked in, I was like, Zine could rock this out. It would be a really cool song. So like sat down like within a week, had the song done like musically, and then had he did vocals on it. It was just like, and not even thinking like, oh yeah, this would be just a little fun little treat. We just throw it out there. I think, and it's like honestly been one of the best things we could have ever done.
Me and Tyler demo out a bunch of random covers just for fun all the time.
We have about like probably a dozen random covers sitting around. Like, everything from Rob Zombie to
Songs like
Foo
that.
Fighters.
What's your favorite cover that you've done then? That hasn't released.
That hasn't released?
Yeah.
Probably have along.
Really?
The
Why don't you release it? That'd be
Cat
awesome.
song.
We might.
It's not done.
The cat's on the cover.
The cat's-
The thing about cover is like you gotta nail it. You gotta do it.
I don't know. I really like
Gotta
the
do it
Rob
justice.
Zombie cover.
You have to do it.
What song
justice.
is it?
Like,
We did
Feel So Numb.
Feel so numb.
Rob Zombie.
And just in case you guys are curious, those lyrics make about as much sense as Set Fire to the Paint. So, which is not at all.
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Live a dream.
Feel so numb. Oh.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be like some heartfelt song from Rob Zombie?
Right,
Feel
no,
so
no.
numb.
No,
it's like,
no,
no.
it's a nasty one.
I did change a few lyrics in that
He
song,
did.
to be-
He did. Some
to
of
be
them were
honest.
rather suggestive, but each can.
So, I think that's actually all I got for you guys. You guys want to add anything?
You can like us on Facebook, we have Twitter,
We do
website,
an app.
We do have an app.
Smartphone, iPhone app.
iPhone, Android. It's on the Google Marketplace. And you can buy our music anywhere. You can buy music online, Amazon, iTunes,
Download
Spotify.
music for free on our website.
Get it for free.
You can torrent it.
if you're in the Tulsa area,
Legally
keep an eye on our Facebook, all our stuff, our show announcements, because we got a pretty awesome one coming up. Can't talk about it right now, but
We've got some big things
But we got an awesome show coming up in this area. So
UIC Records.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Aw, man.
Thank you.
Aw, man.